Hey Tallahassee parents, Brad Fantle here with Tiger Rock Martial Arts, and what we want to go over today is some things we're talking about in our classroom. Just whether you're a martial arts student or not, we think it might help you work with your kids and then also help your children overcome adversity. So this month has been our life lesson over adversity, and so we're really trying to teach our students, especially our young students, not only how to overcome adversity, but actually what it is. And so one of the things we've been talking about, especially this week, is kind of your internal monologue, or maybe the little voice in your head that says, maybe it's time for me to stop because I'm not enjoying this, or this is difficult, or I'm not understanding it, or it's too hard, that type of thing. And so what happens is that internal monologue, or that little voice, is based on past experiences that your child has had, and maybe had gave them that adversity that caused them to feel inadequate or feel like they couldn't do something. You know, it could have been maybe your child was at PE and they were doing kickball and they weren't doing very well, and then they remembered, hey, you know, I'm just not good at this kind of stuff. And then they got into martial arts, dance, gymnastics, whatever it might be. It could be a sport. And then things started getting a little higher level or more difficult, and they had trouble. And then there's that little voice that says, hey, this isn't for you. Maybe you need to go find something else. And so what we need to do is teach them to be aware of that, and also ask for help. You know, maybe you just need some extra practice. Maybe you need a tutor. And unfortunately, most people don't want to ask for help because they think that, you know, they're not good at it or they're inadequate. And if you look at a lot of these professional athletes who are on the top of their game, or even a football team, you know, they have more coaches than anybody. I mean, if you look at a football team, you have strength coaches, nutritional coaches, flexibility coaches, movement coaches, you have your rehab coaches, you have your head coach, you have your coaches per position. I mean, there's so many people helping them become successful, and that's normal. And so when you make mistakes, those little failures are things that help you get better and that you learn from. And so that's one of the things we're really trying to teach our students and help them as they get older and deal with adversities, from maybe not doing well in the test, having trouble in one subject, you know, that type of thing. But it's a battle between that little voice and your past experiences. So next time, you know, your child says, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, or it's not fun anymore, there's a good chance that what they're really saying is, it's getting more challenging and I don't know how to handle it. And frustration, you know, obviously isn't fun, but overcoming things and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and realizing, hey, I can do this, those little successes, you know, that is fun. And so don't be so quick to just take what they say and say, oh, well, they don't want to do this activity, it's not their thing, let's go find another one. Because you might just start finding yourself jumping from one thing to another because it's something they need to learn to develop regardless of what activity they're doing. So I hope that helps. Again, we're happy to come and talk to any groups, whether it's adults or young people. You know, one of our superpowers is being able to explain things to young people in terms that they can understand, since we work with kids for so many years. And then also, we love to speak to adults and parents and those type of groups to tell them that some of the patterns we see with kids over the years, since we've worked with them for, you know, over 25 years, and then also think ideas to help them be more successful. So we love to speak in front of groups and help people out. Again, I hope this helps, and we'll be finishing up the rest of this month about adversity and have a new theme for next month. You guys have a great rest of your January.